What's going on, y'all, man? We got a surprise interview for you guys. We are live with Georgia Tech linebacker commit Jason Crenshaw. We're going to talk the Yellow Jackets, his recruiting journey, Carver Montgomery, and also where he's at now at Prattville, and much more coming up today on the show. All right, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome to the show. Got an exclusive for you guys today. We're talking to Jason Crenshaw, man, standout linebacker from the state of Alabama. Does a little bit of everything, man. So we're gonna bring him to the show, get his thoughts on tech, and much, much more. Without further ado, let's bring him on to the show.
What's
Hey,
up? What's up?
what else going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Let me on here.
Yes, sir. No
For sure.
problem, man. So Jason, man, I want to ask you a little bit, man. Tell me where your love for football came from, brother. What made you play this game, man? What was that moment for you? It was like, I love me some ball.
It started in, I want to say, last year when I really started, like, I always loved it or always felt the same type of way about it. But last year, when I was at Carver, my coaches, how they bought into me and showing me because I've seen like Bray and Caleb Spivey and all those and seeing them before me. So yeah, that's probably where it came from. Like the love, just seeing everybody else do it and like everybody else telling me I could do it. So that's it right there.
Yes, sir. What was your biggest learning experience? Can you talk about you and Caleb being on the same team? First off, tell me how that was with y'all two. You know what I'm saying? Being on the same team, how fun was that? You on one edge, he on the opposite edge. And how do you feel like that helped your game, just y'all being together and being on the same squad?
It was definitely hard to convince Caleb to come over there to Carver, but it was like crazy. Like first OTA, we go against Viger, and that was his first time ever being out there. He was on third string, but Carver was rough on him. But we had an OTA, and, and I was at linebacker at the time, and we had this other heads, Mars Harris, and man called Caleb him. Caleb never went against him. I've never seen him before, so I look like and seen him do this spin move, and he got so much finesse with his edge rushing. So it was crazy. I definitely learned a little finesse, but I just used my speed. But I definitely got some tools I'm gonna use this upcoming season for sure.
100%. So do me a quick favor, Jason. You kind of go in and out. Try to like exit and come back. I want you to give more detail, but I want to tell your story the right way. So you kind of like cutting up a little bit. Try to like leave and come back. Try to rejoin the link real quick.
But my phone, can you say it one more time? My phone is.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear you. Just try to see if you can try to like leave the link, like exit out, and then come back. I think he got it. I'm gonna text him. Sorry about that, y'all. I guess the connection is not too good. Try to give y'all that exclusive. So y'all bear with me, man. Let me text him as well. Hold on one sec, y'all. Oh, all right, let me send him a text because the connection was really, really, really bad. Okay, let me text him and say, try to leave and come back. Jason, try to leave and come back. All right. Okay, y'all bear with me, man. I'm trying to get him back. Bear with me, y'all. see. Hopefully we get him back. Ain't heard nothing. Okay, ain't heard nothing. Sorry, y'all. Still waiting. Let me resend him this link. He was just talking. The connection was just bad though. Yeah, y'all trickling in here. Come on, where you at, Jason? Where you at? Where you at? All right, y'all. While we wait for Jason, hopefully to come back, this is a little bit obviously the top player he is. You know, we broke down the film and everything, man. But like I said, 3-star prospect. You know what I'm saying? Number 877 nationally. You know what I'm saying? Number 74 linebacker. Number 34 in Alabama. And obviously him and Caleb Spivey played on the same team. He was talking about that a little bit in that story of him and Spivey playing together, how much fun that was, you know, and all that good stuff, man. So, you know, he's a guy. It's going to be interesting to see his role because he's versatile, right? When you look at his Carver tape, right, he was playing off the edge and different things like that. But, you know, for Georgia Tech, I think he's going to probably play that stat linebacker a little bit more. So, I'm curious to see how things are going with Prattville, right? Will he still plead that stat linebacker? Will he still be coming off the edge a little bit? Like, how will that kind of look this upcoming year will be a question I kind of have for him to obviously see. So that's numero uno, you know, and then just how he continues to kind of develop in that scheme and that system. Okay. All right. Look like he said he read the message. I don't know where he went. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we got him back. There we got him back. All right, hold on, y'all. Just seeing him enter the chat. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, look like he's setting up in his room. All right, there we go. All right, think we got him. Okay,
I'm back. I'm back.
all right, yes, sir. Here we go. All right, cool, man. So you was giving an insightful answer, man. What you say? Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead now.
Okay, can you hear me? Check 1 2.
My phone.
No, good. All right, looks like he exited out. We'll wait a couple more minutes, y'all. Sorry. I will talk more about him, but y'all seen everything I thought. We brought down the film in the last video, so we're trying to get him back on. Please bear with me, Georgia Tech fans. I ain't trying to, you know, jive y'all for y'all time today on this fine Sunday that y'all tapped in. So I appreciate y'all. You know, just connection issues, unfortunately. But we're gonna give him a couple of minutes, see what happens, man. All right. See if we got him, y'all.
All right, I think I'm good now.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I'm good. My phone, my case it overheat. Like my case it overheats my phone sometimes, so I had to take it off. I'm back now.
Ah, all right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Sorry for all the movement.
Sir.
Yes, sir. All right, Jason. So you giving a really good answer, man. So you're talking about you and Spivey. You talking about how much fun, how much you learned from. So I want you to revisit that just real quick and talk about how that helped your game out a little bit. That's kind of where you left off.
Yes, sir. I really like. I was supposed to play linebacker, and my friend got hurt. He was a big edge rusher in around the Montgomery area. Um, so I took his place right before the season started, and then he came back, and then I went back to Mike. It was kind of iffy. Like I was kind of playing both, and like we both played like completely different because that edge you gotta when you get off the ball you gotta put your head on the tackle, create space in the run. And the linebacker, you would think you gotta do that, but you is really getting off the block, getting away from the block because he's 300 pounds overweight, 6'5", 6'6", and 7A or 6A level in Alabama. So you gotta really get away from them and completely different positions. It kind of changed me, but by move back and then just watching Spivey, the way he works against those 6'5", 6'6", and top tackles in the state of Alabama, like just watching, I'm like, oh yeah, this is how you use finesse. But my characteristic and the best thing that I use is my speed. So it's definitely great to use because when my speed doesn't work and the tackle can move as fast as me, I got to be able to finesse.
So how did you like? I mean, obviously, you said one of the top defensive linemen in the state of Alabama goes down. How did you mentally prepare yourself for that and to step into a position you're probably not the most familiar or even comfortable with?
I'll probably say my coach from Carver, Coach Taylor. He was very rough on us. Like I remember one time we was about done with sprints. It was like 5 or 6, and we got out there at like 3. And we kept going. We was running until the street light was on. So he kept running and running and running, and it just mentally burned me because if I didn't run hard, I remember sometimes I didn't run hard and save my energy. That I was just when it just didn't feel right going into the game. But then go hard all day in practice and then go hard during the sprints. And even the sprints just because that he would just put out there, it really mentally prepared me because like the other team wasn't doing that. The other team practiced 2 hours and then they chilling, they at home watching JV practice, watching the JV have a game. But we was out there. And it just mentally prepared me because I mean I was unranked and nobody and still nobody knows about me. So it prepared me because I was hungry either way. Like I was ready. They ain't know nothing about me.
Yes, sir. Do you feel like with you being unranked, kind of talking about your story a little bit? Do you feel like you play with a different like edge to you? Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you feel me when I'm out there.
most definitely. Because they just don't know me. I'm from a small town in Marbury, and I've had to move to get exposure. And I've never went to a camp or none of that. I've been kind of kept my head down and worked. So they definitely don't know, and they still don't know. So I believe I got an edge because they just don't know.
Period. I want to revisit one part. And I want to talk about your story a little bit more. Talk about your speed component. Where does that speed for you come from? Because I'm gonna roll this tape here in the background, but you're quick off that edge. So like, how have you been able to perfect that? You would say.
I probably say just I always liked running when I was a kid, but I remember in middle school I ran track my 7th grade year and 8th grade year, and I held like track records. And then I remember I would run a 40 in middle school. It was like a 4.6, 4.7. I was like, the coach would be like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then I remember when I got to Carver, we had the forgot what the vest is called. It's like everybody in college wears them. They were got the vest and you put the pod in the back. And then I remember I ran 22.8 miles per hour, and then it was like, oh yeah, I'm moving. So like it really kicked in my mind that I was fast, but I never really knew.
Wow. So you had one of them catapult vest on.
Oh yeah, catapult. Catapult. That's what's
Ah,
yeah.
that's what you was wearing. And what what grade were you when you ran that at 22 miles per hour?
I was in. It was. I transferred to Carver at the end of 10th grade year. So at the end of 10th grade, I got there as soon as we did it. So the end of 10th grade.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so for Tech fans that are wondering, correct, because they see your film and they're like, okay, well, now she's an edge rusher. But I'm like, no, he's not. He's a Mike. But as you said, you kind of told the story a little bit of you replacing it for your friend. So talk about your ability as a linebacker. I know you see he was going in between both. Now you're going to be specifically a Mike linebacker. So talk about your ability there. What's your like? I know one of your best traits is speed, but what other traits do you have that you bring to the table as a Mike linebacker?
Actually, it was not on my tape that I didn't like on there was I played the three tech a little bit, but it's just for my team. Like I'm a linebacker. Like I'm not an edge. I'm not a put my hand in the dirt type of guy. I'm a linebacker, but it's just what my team wanted me to do. Like I have some highlights. I'm there. Some highlights. I'm not. Like I got a couple more, but it's meaningless because I'm not gonna play in college. Like it's not what I am. I'm and my now what I'm saying what I'm really great at now is
Sure.
like pass dropping. Most definitely. Like I can cover. And most people wouldn't think that when they look at my film. But then we go to Auburn 7-on-7 and we play against the Georgia, like the best teams in Georgia. We play against Carlton. I think they just won a state that was 13-0. And we put we beat them like it was 60 something to 30, and they kept on trying to like outburn me with the wheel route with the running back.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was
that's
just
what
I
they
was
do.
running over. And he couldn't catch the ball. I was just running with my hands up like so I can cover. People don't know that, but I can cover.
Ah, that's why Georgia Tech got you. Okay, you get it. So the speed, the cover, and the hard hitting. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
talk about the coverage component. Like, how have you been able to perfect that? Because right, that's something as a linebacker, Jason, you got to be able to do that, right? You got to be able to cover the tight ends, you got to be able to cover the slot receivers, and the running backs too. So
Yes,
how,
sir.
like, where did that come from?
Oh, I haven't done it in a long time. So my Coach Johnston, we worked drills as soon as I got to Prattville. We worked it a lot. And then it would be days when we would work out. I would do that, and then I would go to a training place called Madhouse, and it would just be back to back 3 workouts a day throughout the whole spring. So it was just the first workout was just lifting and stuff, speed and change of direction. Then the second workout would just be linebackers, and we would be dropping like I've never done anything like it would burn my legs out. And then the third workout, it was just like combination of those two. But I would say Coach Johnston, my linebacker coach, and then we have a receiver. He's like one of the like I think I would say number one in Alabama, and then he's ranked nationally. And he Deshaun, he got a good top four. And I would this actually couple this like as soon as school got out, I told him let me guard you right because he's a top receiver. He's not a slot, but he can move. He run like a 4.45. So I was guarding him the whole day. One day it was like we got there at like 8. We ain't leave until 1. I was just guarding him, and it just got me mentally ready and prepared for that speed I'm gonna be going against in 707 those weeks later. And then Coach Tracy he always got on me and said I need to like and to be ready because these are what people are looking for. Like everybody else is looking for what they think I can't do, but they want to see I can do. And I really just took it serious because Coach Tracy he always lets me know like he's like the voodoo man, kind of lets me know things before it happens.
100%. Okay, and you said the receiver name was Deshaun Hall.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wow. Okay, so let's pick your mind. Like, okay, so talk about your mindset. Now, most people linebackers like, I'm not gonna do that, but you listening to your trainer, you listening to the people that are important to you, and you like, I'm gonna go take the challenge. Like, this is a 4-star receiver that's gonna be big time at the next level, but he gonna get me better. Like, everybody not gonna take that challenge. So why do you decide like mentally to take that challenge?
Uh, Probably because like I just know I don't know like you said that edge like I'm not gonna let like the how do I say it like the negativity just bring me down what the naysayers say I can't do what in my mind my doubt just confused me. I'm not just gonna like sit around all day and just wait for it to come to me. So I just went to him and he had offers in basketball and football like D1. So he's nice like he's known around here. Like he's like 6'6", so
Ooh,
it was
Lord.
definitely a hard day. He's 6'6", running 4.5, and it would make me mad because I would be on him and then he would catch it kind of still. I'm like, it was definitely a hard day. So going through that, but he knew he was getting tired, but I knew I had to get him before the day ended. Like, and then Coach Ian Jackson, he coached at Alabama. He was actually there. He came in and watched me go against him, and then he would give me little tips. And by the end of it, I got it. 707 came around and I had it. I got better each game. Auburn, that said something to me before our other 707, and it was just watching me. But I,
Oh, wow, that's what's up. Okay, so got covered. Okay, that's impressive, man. So you like to take the challenge. You got an edge about you. So tell me about your training regimen just a little bit. You hinted on it a little bit. Like sometimes you'll do three workouts in a day. You work with Madhouse training. So how have you been able to prepare to where you are, where your product is today?
um, I would probably say my dad, my and there's another coach that's with my house, Stefan Gordon, but he's not there most of the time. They always say, just go, just do it. Like there's no arguing about it. Get done with football workouts, and then go home, and then just chill, recover, eat, and then it's my house at the end of the day. Like I can't. There's no skipping that. Like they've been there for me. They've been on my side. So I mean, there is no. I just tell myself there is no not going. Like
Period.
there is no not going. Like you got to do it.
That's what it is. Okay, so I want to ask you real quick about just your transition. Okay, so talk about Carver and what it meant to you. Obviously, Spivey transferred back to Benjamin Russell. I think that's where he started at.
Exactly.
You go to Prattville. So for your decision making, why did you decide to, I guess, transfer? Why did you decide to, I guess, go to Prattville and play your final senior season there?
Probably because the opportunity. Like most of my friends and the mentors that I've had at Carver, Kamar Jackson, Jamaris Harris, Kevin, oh, KD, he's at Troy right now. Like all of them are at schools, like pretty good schools, and then me just looking at them, and then they left, um, and Carver had a great impact on me. Gave me some style, gave me some swagger, gave me uh, just loads of workouts, and some of those workouts would be the same as the other workouts, but Madhouse would completely stand out from it all because you don't get a break. It's 1 hour of full work. There's no walk around, none of that. So um, all of that at Carver made me who I am today. That like, because I would say I was hesitant a little bit, lazy a little bit, but Carver completely scratched that. There is no made me change to where there is no break. Like this is what I do, but it's not who I am though. That's what it also taught me. But then going to Prattville, those coaches there, I believe they can develop me in who I am going to be, and they're doing it well right now. Um, Coach Carter's a big one in that, and really all the coaches. Um, but then playing linebackers, it's not going to be a difficult thing. Matt House is I was me Prattville, and then I got a few people from Carver coming to help me. I mean, at the end of the day, they want to see someone win, someone from the 3-4 ticket, someone again from the 3-4 ticket. So, I mean, I'm winning.
And then going into this year, what are you looking to improve the most?
I'll probably say pass dropping. That's my favorite thing to do. I mean, uh, my coach would probably get on me because I did say run, but I mean, run, I mean, I'm physical. I'm always get in there. But I'm not dodging or ducking or run. Like that's a must do at linebacker. Like that's easy to get. Who would probably know that reading and run because that's what I've heard Seymour talk about, and then Mal tell me about how it's hard to read the run at the next level, pulling guards, tight ends, running backs, um, counters. It's hard to read, and Coach Seymour he gave me a few tips on to read some of the outside zone stretch. He gave me a few tips, but probably say reading the run actually now because it's very watching it. Why? Because we watched the NFL in there with them, so it's very hard. I would say reading.
Okay, so you would say reading the run, Jason. So is it? I don't want you to reveal too much because, like I said, I don't want to get nothing away. But like, is it formation based? You would say, Jason? Would you say it's more so based off of like how the team's moving? Like, how would you base that stopping the run part on?
I'll probably say you know, I used to play basketball, so it made sense when someone or Coach Seymour would say, "I just look at the body. Like your body gives off everything. You know, when you're nervous, the body gives off that. When you're angry, the body gives off that. You look at someone's face, you can see what emotion they're giving off, and I can tell because I can read people well. So when he said, look at the tackle or the guard, look at like he asked me what I was looking at when I read the tackle. I'm like the hips, it's the way his demeanor. So when I transition that from that into a guard or a center, you look at the center and his face is like turned a little bit, and you can see that he's turned a little bit towards the D tackle. It's stretched, like it's stretched, or when it's and he's going down, that's how it's on. He's going down, like he says, kind of looking that way, and he's kind of tilt. You can read his body. He's going down to the next level of the linebacker. So he's just reading the body. Like in basketball, Kobe Bryant said, study to the tiniest little bit. So I mean, I play basketball. I love basketball. I studied every ounce of it. So I'm taking that to football, and then I'm studying every ounce of it. And now I'm saying, just look at the body. Like find something in the body. It's gonna show you where it's going.
Period. I want to revisit real quick Alabama football because I've been out there a few times. A couple games I've been to. Parker. I've seen them play. Hoover before. I've seen Pell City play Gainesville. Why do you feel like maybe the exposure for certain parts of Alabama? I won't say all of it, but certain parts of Alabama isn't where it maybe should be, and kids might have to make that transition and go where it's more kind of attention or exposure.
I'll probably say just like because the classification. So like 5A and 4A, and then the bigger areas of Alabama, like Montgomery's big 7A level. There's about 5 or 6 schools in that area. Birmingham, like most of the schools that usually win state, are in Birmingham or in Montgomery. Like it's proven in Alabama because Montgomery has about 5 or 6 teams. I think 3 public schools, no, probably seven or eight, and 3 public schools, and then Birmingham. I'm not from there, but I know a couple of them: Spain Park, Hoover, Thompson. Like you said, Pell City, Pelham. Like those schools are competing constantly for state, and like I mean Parker too as well. Like you said, they're all in Birmingham, so that's probably why, because it's just more people in that area, more people who have done it in that area that come back down and just showing them the way, and then they're picking up on it quick. So I mean, then that's probably why.
What's your thoughts on South Alabama? Like when you go Gulf Shores and you go into some of the top programs out there like Saraland and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. I I don't got nothing against them. I mean, Saraland has some people who was done for Ryan Williams. And then you go out to Dothan area, Dothan
Yeah.
and Enterprise. Those two are not Central Phoenix City. Those are in like more of the like Montgomery region area. I had to play against them. Those are some tough people. The only people I haven't played against is the Birmingham area, except for Thompson and Parker. I played against those two at Carver, but then everybody else I have not played against. But those are the everybody I done played is the main ones who be in state. So I'm definitely ready. Like yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Now look, I don't want to get you in no trouble. All right, but tell me, put people on game. What you think is the best area for football in the state of Alabama? Is it Gulf Shores? Is it where the coast is? I can't think of the name right now. I keep forgetting what the city is called. I know it ain't Gulf Shores, but you know what I mean. Or
Yes, sir.
is it Birmingham? Is it Montgomery? Like, what's the best part or the best place for football? Like we have it. Like I'm here in Georgia, right? And we got different parts. We got Middle Georgia, South Georgia. We got Valdosta, like, and then we got like Atlanta Metro, right? And there's so many things you can go. But for Bama, Like, what is that for y'all?
I'll probably say, hmm, it kind of. I'll probably say Birmingham, just technique wise and athletic wise. But if you go, but and it's just overall because I mean the people who have done it more are in Birmingham, and they're teaching the technique constantly. But in Montgomery, it's hood over here. Like it's hood. Like most schools in Montgomery are black schools, and the only ones that are not is the public schools and then Pike Road. So I mean, but I'll probably say we're way more athletic. Like I've seen at Carver, there was some freaks. There was a 6'4" dude. He had a 40 some inch vert. Um,
Wow.
then Jamar Harris, you just big. He could just lift as much as you put on the bar. Kamara Jackson, he was short, but he had heart. Like he could run over 4'5", 4'6", and he could cover anybody. So I mean, and then the people on the bench, they just didn't have the technique, but it was athletic too. Like when we run sprints, everybody with each other except for the big people. So the Montgomery area is way more athletic. Like Jordan Holmes, Braylon Outlaw, he's at Georgia Tech right now.
Yep.
Those people are crazy athletic. Nah, they Birmingham, I don't think they can do what they can do. Bench, then run as fast as them, then jump as high as them. Nah, they can't do it. But Birmingham definitely got the technique,
Okay. And then
scheme wise.
what do you think? Mobile. That's the place. Finally got it. Couldn't think of it.
I think they kind of like lean in both. Kind of. I mean, they got people who've done it there, and then I don't really see the mobility. They kind of I don't know. I think they just. Nah, I don't think they're just disciplined enough. Like Enterprise 1 year, like 2 years ago, they were good. And then this past year, it was expected to be good, and then they weren't. Dothan was supposed to be good, and they just weren't. They got one dude, he's committed to Oregon, or then he just flipped to Miami.
Yep.
Um, but when we played them, they weren't there. But Central Phoenix City, that's the only one I'll probably say. But even then, um, I believe their coach, they made them go for it. It was they could have won, and they could have tied it up, but he wanted to win it. He went for two, ended up losing. So I would probably, and I think they're in that area too, that Mobile area. So I would let's say like the mental, just taking it easy, but still going hard because that area is very good, very talented, but just like mentally, just not making the right decisions all the time.
There it is. Last thing on Bama. Give me an underrated aspect of the state that you believe in from what you heard or what you see that you think should be talked about more.
Proud, because we up and coming, and they just I don't think they don't know it. I mean, they didn't know it last year at the beginning of the season, but towards the end we played Thompson, and then we beat Hewitt Trustful, and I mean they was on it. I wasn't there at the time. I was getting ready to play Thompson in the playoffs, but they was on it. Like I've seen from afar, and it was on it. So definitely proud because they just they don't know. They don't know who we are. They don't. And it should, for my teammates, it should drive them in crazy because they don't know them because we know them and then they belittle us kind of. So I mean, we should. I believe we gonna shock everybody because again they just don't know. My phrase, they just don't know.
Best game on the schedule for you guys this year.
Mm, mm. I'll probably say Thompson. I was gonna say Niceville, Florida, because my dude just committed over there, Noah.
No Rennes, yup.
But I'll probably say that game is just a test because I know everybody's gonna be watching that game. I'm gonna let the people have that one, but Thompson for sure because they won state back to back, and it was a it was crazy how they won this past year. And in probably I believe they came close. If they would have beat them, they would have been in the playoffs. So definitely that game because I don't like Thompson. I've lost them 2 times. Hopefully, don't lose to them 3 times. If I do, ain't gonna be easy though.
100%. Best player, Jason, you've went against in your career.
Mm, ooh,
If you can't do best player, give me a top three.
I don't really have a best player. I've based off stats, I have the best player. So when we played Central Phoenix City, they had a tackle. He's 6'8", 6'7". He's like 330, and he can move. He can move though. Like he could get out of there as soon as the ball snaps. So I'll probably say he's the best tackle I've went against. Best. Ooh. Oh yeah, I got three of the best. Three of the best. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Central Phoenix City tackle. Don't know his name. I think he just committed to Miami. But he could like I couldn't. He's just so big. I was getting around him. I was using that finesse a little bit. It's actually on there. I had the yellow jersey on, and then I think I had white pants, and I was going against him, stem in, stem out, and then I was getting by him, but he just too big. I hit the QB, but I threw him off to throw a little bit, but he still got to throw off on the sack. So probably him. He'll be third because I just had a whole bunch of QB hurries and all like that. Oh no, Auburn. Oh, no, I only got two. Auburn's QB, Casey Myers. He actually used to go to my house with me. He just committed to Arkansas. He
You like
I
it?
I would get off the edge, and there was another tackle. He's 6'5". He had offers from Miami, Mississippi State, and Troy. He ended up committing to Troy. But I got off the edge. I beat him. He's actually one of the top tackles too, them two, and I beat him. And then I hit the QB, and he still like the ball. He in the middle of throwing. I hit him like he fell. Like I hit him. He on the ground. And he still got the throw off, like, and then it's a touchdown. Like it's blur. All you hear is like, cause Auburn is like a stadium kind of, so it's folded in, like stadium, and then like you just hear blur. Like the only side that we had was like the back, like it was just one little section in the back, and everybody else is around, like they're on the side too. The band is on one side, then the family's just all around on the other side, and all you hear is blur. I'm like, I should have jumped within the the rule is you don't jump when you at edge when you rushing. So I mean, I couldn't. There's nothing I could do right there. He's nice though. He could throw like he was Trent Seaborn. He could like he's just more accurate. But that dude right there, he just all around just a dog because he was taking them hits. He was making the right decisions. He would take a sack when he needed to take a sack. He put the ball like in very good places, but on good props to his receivers too because we was hitting them. They were still catching the ball. But
Wow.
he's nice though.
Okay. Okay. I think that's your
Mm.
three, right? Yeah, you said the offensive tackle, you said Casey, and then you said the offensive tackle from Central Phoenix. Okay. All right.
So,
Got you, brother. Okay, so let's talk Georgia Tech. All right. So talk a little about your career, everything that you bring to the table. Told some pretty cool stories. So Georgia Tech, why GT? Because I know you said you probably still feel that way, you're underrated, but you're starting to kind of build that steam now. Tech was one of those schools in there. Why'd you pick Georgia Tech over the other offers you had?
probably because the film we had gotten Coach Seymour. I would go to Zach Tyler and Coach Josh. They're extremely cool people. Like those people I would talk to every day, and for real, I take the workouts extremely serious. But in the midst of that, I have fun with the workouts. Like I'll be dancing. I'll be like joking a little bit. Like, but I'm going to work out hard as I can. And those are the two guys that I'll probably look forward to doing that with because it's funny guys. And then we go over to Coach Seymour. We in the meeting room, and he's showing me what he liked about my film, and then he's like breaking everybody else's film down, and he's talking with me, and it was just a good talk. And I knew right then in that moment I was gonna commit later that night. And it's actually we just dropped. My dad, he records a lot since he used to be a state trooper, and now he records a lot because I started playing sports. He actually just dropped a documentary of me on the way to North Carolina and the whole North Carolina OV. And then the week later, well, not even a week, 2 days later, going to Georgia Tech and the whole OV, the commitment, the meeting with Coach Key, the dinner, the games, just the overall OV experience at Georgia Tech. So, I
Wow.
mean, yeah, he dropped that, and I knew Georgia Tech was it. I don't know if you put that in there where I said, yeah, I'm finna come in, finna let him know, but I don't know if you put that in there.
Wow. How can there's a lot of Georgia Tech fans that follow this channel? Like, how can they go watch that?
It's on YouTube. You just Crenshaw Sports Productions. Um, he's gonna have the one side is gonna be me doing this with the Georgia Tech gear on, and then the other side doing the same thing with the North Carolina gear on. Then North Carolina's first, and then he has the bookmarks, so where what each part is. So UNC photo shoot, UNC dinner, UNC that he has it all when you skip. So
We talked about the film. Obviously, North Carolina, they produce pretty good linebackers. I know Georgia Tech was after you and Zaki Scott. Zaki chose North Carolina, you chose Georgia Tech. So I want to ask you, I know Coach Seymour was important in recruitment. How big was Coach Key for you? You know what I'm saying, in terms of your recruitment and why you chose Georgia Tech?
I didn't get to like speak to him the first day, but the second day I probably would tell him I'm committing again because it's just what he said during that. But he didn't know I was committing until like after he got done talking. So it was crazy. It was crazy. He was all hyped. It's crazy.
Got you. What's your thoughts on okay, so two part. What's your thoughts on the direction of the program, one, and then two, how does Coach Seymour and everybody, how do they see you defensively fit into this team? This
Um,
team?
that last one was the first. They think I can be a will, and my film shows my pass rush, and I've gotten way better at it since Caleb Spivey, and then Carver, and then my old Marbury, like my old film at Marbury, me running like the play where I ran somebody down that speed, and my old coach, he doesn't coach anymore. He was young, and then coming to Prattville, and then bringing all of it together, like the journey. My pass rush has got elite. I would say elite. Um, I think I'm elite. Not to be cocky though. So I think I'm. If they think I'm a will, I'm gonna play will at Prattville. Um, I am a will. That's what I think. We come down, rush a little bit, pass drop, start to run, blitz a lot. That's what they see me doing, blitzing, blitzing. That's what I love to do. I love to hit, and me blitzing. They don't see it coming. Again, they just don't know. And then the second question, the first question, which is,
Just your
oh,
thoughts on Georgia Tech, the program, kind of just the ascent, man. Like they got great guys like you, Caleb. You know what I'm saying? They're trending for more prospects, like, and it feels like even a brotherhood, like y'all are excited when y'all get new commits coming in and y'all hype them up. Just the program won 9 games last year. They're more in the national spotlight. Like, what's your thoughts on just the ascent of the program and how you could be a part of something special potentially?
it was great. I was actually with Bray. I actually grew up kind of grew up with Bray a little bit. In eighth grade, we played AAU basketball just one time, well, twice, and that's why when I saw Bray, like I knew he was gonna be a standout athlete just because of all that. So everybody would be like, this is Bray from Montgomery, like this is Bray." Like in eighth grade, he was playing up with with the varsity, so he's nice. So he's been like that, been dunking since he was in the seventh grade. So he beat me. I was dunking him when I was in the eighth grade. Then Caleb, you just look at him. He wasn't a basketball guy. I met Caleb last year around this time, and he's just a great passer. So, like you just and those two guys I built a very good relationship with. Like I was just with Bray this past weekend, and then I was with Success. I was with Success too, and those are like elite guys, and I'm seeing who I'm gonna be playing with, practicing with, and who I just had fun with this past weekend, like yesterday. And then you combine that with the players and how like you said, that this just won 9 games. I'm thinking we're gonna be right. Like we gonna be in the playoffs. I hope to be in the playoffs. I hope to win the national championship for the city. So that we definitely in the right direction to win it all.
For sure. Why do you think this group together, like you said, putting it on for the city, putting it on the map, could I know you talked about it could be special, but why do you feel like this group can achieve that ascent, that is success? Because like you said, all of y'all are good. Caleb's really good. You're good. Success is really good. Braylon is like he's expected to have a role this year. Like they was talking about even positionally playing him, rotating him in with the ones. Like how like why do you think this group could be the one that gets it done for GT?
Um, that's almost crazy to think, but I just see all these great people and then seeing them. I don't know about success, but I've seen them in person and they got an aura to them. But just seeing Bray and Caleb, I believe those guys they can. Caleb mental, straight, strong. Then Bray he just keeps going in the direction he's always been headed, which is up. And then with me, I just keep doing me. I guess we're gonna be straight. And then everybody else that I haven't met that's committed. I mean, they tell me about them. We talk about them. We actually talk a lot. A lot of the other players and they they solid. Heard about them, what they do for their city, and then for us to all come together and do it for one city and the city we all committed to play for. It's gonna be great. That's what I think because everybody got their own aura in their own city. If you got that, you bring that here, then like you just gonna make a name for yourself naturally. Like here.
Facts. What talk about kind of your thoughts on becoming like a better man just off the field, right? Mentally preparing yourself, for life, even after football. Like Georgia Tech, one of their big pillars is the education piece, right? Being able to grow as a man, right? Not necessarily like obviously you're gonna have a whole bunch of success on the field, but also growing off the field and kind of establish yourself in that next area of your life. Talk about that component a little bit and why that was important to you.
Because I know all people always say like your sport isn't gonna always last forever. Football ain't gonna last forever. What you gonna do after? But and then people always said before then that what if I don't go D1? Then what? What if I don't commit to a college? Then what if I go to Carver or Prattville and then don't start? And it just like to be honest with me, like just keeping God in my picture, like very God centered. Like usually I have my bracelets on, but we had to get on the road today. But putting God and Jesus Christ in my center, just keeping them there before I do anything, and then but it's been times where it could slip, like could have pride and envy, because I've had teammates who've already been like Bray. He was there before me in 10th grade, had Alabama and Auburn, and Deshaun. He was there before me. They was getting offers, and I was at Carver doing the hardest workouts, and it was just hard because you see everybody else. They got it, and I'm still there, and so definitely keeping God in front of me. And then when Coach Key said he believes I can start first year, and it is just the pride, because I could be all prideful and forget God, and then just all me, all about me, and then that pride was just coming in, and then getting the offers, and then like getting 22 offers when you get there, and then just being all about me, and being selfish, but it's not about that. It's about keeping God first, and then learning from God His what He's put in the book, the Bible, and then bringing it into real life, His teachings. So probably that, because without that, I wouldn't. Some wisdom in there that some decisions I would have probably made some different decisions based off of just being human. But the Bible just teaches us lessons that this is what we need to do in certain situations.
You don't mind expounding, like why do you have that type of mindset? Only reason I ask is because I feel like the kids nowadays, obviously you don't fall into this realm, but they fall, into the cloud and the money and the swag and the aura, what I'm saying, of oh well, yeah, like I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna forget where I come from. Like why do you choose? Because like that to me, that's an active choice. Like you're actively choosing God in your life as a centerpiece of your life. I do the same thing. He's an active centerpiece for me as well. But why do you choose to do that where there's so much out there that could sway away your attention, right? It can get you to think differently, what I'm saying, compared to what you're thinking right now.
I'll probably say my parents, not because like I've grown up going to church, because I haven't. When COVID hit, we don't go to church anymore. But just me going on my own and just like, or just popping up somewhere, just looking at it, and then someone saying, "Oh, what you believe in isn't real," or they won't even be saying it to me. They just be saying, or my mind be like, be in the middle of doing something God related, Christ related, and then it's just like, why am I doing this? It's maybe what if it's not real? But you just, I mean, God also said faith, just having blind faith. So I mean, like the Bible has teaching that for most things that we probably don't know of, like blind teachings, like why not believe in something you can't see? And then sometimes when, like I remember in championships with Bray, we would be losing by 20, we'd come back, and I would be praying blind faith, and then in the back of my mind, I'm like, ain't no way we get out of this. I don't know why I'm praying. And then blind faith, we get out of there. Like I have faith, and we win. Like it's just crazy what faith can do for you. And then that's Bible. That's the Bible. Jesus Christ died for us, and that's why I'm gonna keep on doing it. He died for us. So why would I not do this little 1 hour study or keep him in my life?
Period, man. Man, you sound like a great kid, great young man.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like you got a great head on your shoulders, man. And a couple more, I'm gonna let you go. I want to ask as well. So you talked about kind of your faith and kind of, obviously said proving yourself and continue to have that fire about you, man. So I want to kind of uncover you a little bit, off the field, just like what are some things you like to do, man? How do you just take the edge off a little bit? I know you work out a lot. I know you be in your books and your studies, but how do you just kind of like, I want the Georgia fans to get to know you a little bit. How do you just kind of relax a little bit? What do you choose to do? You play video games? Do you study? You know what I'm saying? Do you like to, go hang with friends? Like, how do you just kind of take the edge off?
Um, well, we in Alabama we have a pickleball, but I don't go there to play because I work out. I gotta stay. Anything can happen. So I stay away from it. But a lot of my friends they go a lot from different areas. So that's where I go to socialize and hang out a little bit. Because I a couple weeks ago I never went out. I don't go out. I never went to a party or none of that. But I still haven't went. So I don't really go to functions. Don't go out to eat a lot. I mean, I'm really at home. So probably pickleball, and then sometimes my friends now they'll come over here. But it's really, and I play college football, but the Lord knows I'm not playing college football just to play it. Like I'm studying like different coverages. So I'm constantly thinking about the game. So definitely not. I mean, I play college football. If I'm winning, like, and I'm winning because I'm making the smart like coverage calls and blitz calls and man calls. It's like we playing like it eases my stress. But if I'm not winning, yeah, I'm rethinking the whole thing. So probably pick a wall.
Gotcha. Pickleball in college. Well, who's your favorite team to use?
Mm. It's really based off the game because they'll make we all know Georgia Tech is not an 86, and then some other schools that are like low key decent like BYU they're not a 90 like no like they do the overall. So like it's hard to choose. Like each team is a different it's a different rate, and they make some teams worse than other teams when anybody can upset and stuff like that. So and it's CPU robots, but I'll probably say Oregon because they just make all the other players fast, and then Ohio State like they made Sonic Styles crazy. Like the dude all the way back there, he reached up one arm and then he just grabs it. One arm like just grabs it out the air. And they be making the game crazy. So
At times it be unrealistic too, I'm sure.
yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, man. What's some things you like to eat, man? Like how do you what's some of your favorite grub? And then if pops or moms make a home cooked meal, what you like to eat? Like, you got a special.
You know, my mom from the country, so and so is my dad. So we probably fried chicken, greens, macaroni, uh, okra for sure. But then now I'm getting into my own self, my own life. I'll probably say steak. Um, Steak and fries is a crazy good combo. There's actually a place in Birmingham, the Cheesecake Factory. steak and fries and so good, and then you got the cheesecake waiting on you after. That's probably one of my new favorite meals. But macaroni, you can't go macaroni in Alabama. Black people macaroni, you can't get wrong with that.
Macaroni. All right, smooth. What kind of music, if you listen to music, what kind of music you like to listen to? And do you have like a pregame hype song that get you going for the moment?
I got a lot of music. I listen to, you know, like I said, like I was saying earlier, the body, you gotta see how your body's moving. And I really worked on like seeing how my body is mentally, not even physically. 'Cause physically, I don't care what my body says. Like if it's tired, like I'm still gonna go or it's hurt. But mentally, you gotta really check it. So if I listen to hype music and my body's just super hyper and just ready, you just gotta like calm it down real quick. So I'll probably say calm music, like not really calm, but like Daniel Caesar, Brent Fayez. But in the midst of that, you got to keep your body right because you could be all hyper and jumpy and then like real hype, like Dreams and Nightmares. Meek Mill come out in the game, make 100 mistakes, jump off side. So you just definitely not high music for me. I've controlled it now at the end of the season at Carver, but I'm still gonna stick to the smooth like Daniel Caesar, Brent Fayez, and then sometimes I listen to like not a crazy like hype song or crazy rappers, but like Lil Baby, Lil Tony, like I'll probably them too. Well, it's a calm. They don't do all that screaming. It don't be all that hyping, but the beat hypes it up itself. So it's probably them
Okay. So you a smooth killer then.
for sure. It don't look like it.
I like that, brother. I like that. Smooth killer. Okay. And who do you model your game after? I know you watch a lot of film. So who you my man, who you like to watch? High school, college, NFL, who you like to watch that plays your position?
um, I like Madhouse. You know, we got a person called Quay Russaw. He was just at Alabama, and now he's at Ohio State. So I'll probably say I watch him the most. And they don't got enough clips on him online, but I'll probably keep on just watching the same thing over and over again. Just watching because again, you got to study the body. Uh, Quay Russaw, Ruben Bain, Fred Warner, um, Sonny Styles, and Alvaro Reese. Like, but them four, except for Fred Warner, all the four that was in college, I'm constantly okay. Who's playing? Watching them. Who's playing now? Watching them. All watching all, just trying to watch all of them because I mean, Alvaro Reese and Sonny Styles is kind of the same position. Well, not Sonny Styles, but Alvaro Reese is kind of what I'm gonna be used as. Blitz a lot, coming to come down between the nose and the tackle, and the three down front, and me coming in between them and rushing, and then or coming down there and blitzing or dropping, or coming on the edge, blitzing or dropping. So it's probably Auburn reached the most in Quay Russaw because he did it in Alabama. He one of them ones that like everywhere he goes. He was when he was at a school in I forgot what area it was. Charles Henderson. He was at a school in Charles Henderson. They said, "Oh, he's a freak athlete." They got him at Carver. Oh yeah, he's a freak athlete. He was out doing everybody. Then he got to Alabama, he's a freak athlete, and then he's at Ohio State making 1.3, 1.5 a mil. Like
Wow.
he just got there, and everybody's saying he's a freak athlete. Like he's first team Big Ten are like set all right now. So yeah, probably Quay Russaw for sure.
Okay. Dive more into his film. Okay, I like that. Clay Russo. All right. And last one. Last question. I'm gonna let you ride. Two
Yes, sir.
part. All right. One, whichever one you want to answer first. What do you want your legacy to be before it's said and done? You know what I'm saying? And then the other part I wanted to ask you is what's one thing people don't know about you, but they should know, right? We know you're obviously a smooth killer. You to yourself. You let your play do the talking. You're not a big talker. But what
I talk a little bit. I talk a
that's
little
a
bit.
little okay. Okay.
Well, I just get hype. I just get hype, like hype
Yeah.
after I make a play.
Okay. Respect. Respect. Good correction.
is that, but I'll probably say people definitely need to know that like you just can't overlook me. I've been overlooked a lot. Like people, they'll ask about me and then they just think I'm just gonna go away. Like I'm a, I'm coming back. Like there's no forgetting. I'm coming back. Like there's no getting rid of me. And then uh, what was the first one?
The first one was what do you want your legacy to be?
Yeah, I'll probably like NFL, and then probably just go crazy in college. I want to go crazy in college, and then just that plain and simple. Um, go crazy in college, and then go to the NFL and stay there until I'm tired of it. So that's probably the two main things. And it's just a mental thing at the end because you could be finna give up on a workout or just not train as hard or get distracted when you get to college. But again, that comes from, like you said, remember where you come from. And I came from Marbury, and nobody's ever done it from Marbury like that. So that's probably what I'm looking forward to do, like NFL,
Period.
going hard in college.
Well, that man, I'm excited to watch the journey, man, and see what you turned into. And like I said, I hope you reach all your goals and your aspirations. You got a good head on your shoulders, man. You a fun watch. Definitely breaking down your film. So I'm excited. I appreciate you coming on. Before I let you go, any closing comments? Anybody you want to shout out? Anything last you want to say before I let you go?
I just want to say, if anybody from Alabama is watching that don't go to Prattville or does go to Prattville, Prattville is coming. We are coming. That's all I gotta say.
Straight like that, man. Well, Jason, I appreciate you coming on, taking this time on your Sunday, brother, and wish you well, man, and can't wait to see you on the flats.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Anytime, my man. All right, y'all. Jason Crenshaw. Appreciate him coming on to the show, man. Sorry about the video, the last part. But hey, you heard the audio was crystal clear. Had some audio issues, but hey, it went smooth. Anthony Perez, 20. Appreciate you tuning in, man. GA Jackets. Yes, sir. All right. Miss Elena said, welcome. Obviously, to Jason Crenshaw. Appreciate you coming in. GT Boy _1. What up, Naj? What's going on, my guy? I got that footage and those things for you, man. Got the things for you, man. Y'all, please, man. Look. If y'all like, comment, subscribe, y'all hype up this video, man. Please join and be a member today, man. It's cheap. I ain't gonna charge y'all a whole bunch of money. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me pay my bills, keep my lights on, man. All right, please do that for me. All right, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna be back with more of these things, man. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Kyle L. Johnson on Monday. All right, that's a little teaser for y'all. We're gonna see what happens there. You know what I'm saying? But some major things happen on flats. They trending for 2 4-star prospects. Might see decisions in the upcoming weeks ahead. That's all I got, man. You guys like, comment, subscribe, hype it up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And always remember, it's peace and love.